Hello, and welcome back to Crime Scene Drama. We're asking who did it in this mini episode. In this episode, we will be figuring out who stole our victim or Keek's eyes. We will be using DNA fingerprinting analysis to find the culprit in this crime. We'll be using two different VNTR loci. That's also a viable numbered tandem repeat where a nucleotide sequence is organized as a tandem repeat and it can have different lengths among individuals. The two we'll focus on is eye blood. From this, we made a list of 5 suspects: Crow, Yuki, Yeti, Topaz, and Edgar. Now let's look at those PCR gel samples we made with the DNA from the victim and suspects. Now let's look at the 2 different VNTR gels based on the 2 different loci. First, let's focus on the first one. Can you spot the suspects that match the eye blood and victim gels? If you look across, you can see that 2 match on the first locus. Those are suspects 1 and 4. So, who can we eliminate as the thief? 2, 3, and 5. As a side note, suspect 2 and 3 are family. As you notice, one parent gives at least one trait or allele, if not both, to their offspring. Now coming back, we remember that suspects 1 and 4 match in the first loci. We will need to determine if they also match in the second locus. By scanning across, we find that 1, 2, and 3 do not match in the second locus, meaning they do not match the eye blood and victim DNA samples. However, suspects 4 and 5 do match on the second VNTR locus. This is important because now we can use the suspects that match in both to determine the thief. In the first, suspects 1 and 4 matched, but in the second, suspects 4 and 5 matched. Now I can see that suspect number 4 matches in both VNTR loci, and thus is the thief. It isn't 1 or 5 because they only matched in one locus and not in both, like suspect number 4. Now, who was suspect number 4? That's right, it was Topaz, who stole Keek's eyes. Good job. I hope this mini episode helps you understand DNA fingerprint analysis and how it works. Thank you.